Check the home builders, though. We've got the latest read on home builder sentiment this morning, down for the third straight month. In other words, the home builders don't see such a rosy outlook in the future. Look who's here. Jerry Howard. He's the CEO of the National Home Builders Association, no less. Welcome, Jerry. What's that smile?
Good to be back.
Wait a minute. What's that smile on your face? Yeah, look, the housing industry is surely in a little bit of trouble here. Sales growth slowing down, home builder sentiment not quite what it was a few months ago. What's the basic problem?
Well, the basic problem is housing affordability.
Affordability.
Right now, it is more difficult for the average American to afford their mortgage or their rent than it's been in the last 10 years. And we're starting to see that reflected in the sentiment that the professionals in the industry convey to us on a monthly basis.
I guess that's largely because prices have been rising and mortgage rates have been rising. Those are the twin tower problems there.
And cost of construction. It's a three-legged stool. The cost of construction has gone up. Right now, on average, 25% of the cost of a new home is in regulatory compliance.
You're kidding me.
No, that's average. In some places, here in the Northeast, out in California, it's more than that.
Now, these regulatory requirements, are they in the name of safety or are they in the name of global warming and climate change and combating it?
Yes.
That's it, the latter?
All of them.
All of them?
They're all the name. Some of them are in the name of safety. Some of them are in the name of environmental protection. Some of them are in the name of zoning and local regulations where people are trying to put certain kinds of housing in certain places. And all it adds up to is a longer time before you can get your permits. Time equals money. Money equals cost to the consumer.
Now, President Trump said he would tackle that, the red tape problem and the time it takes to get anything done. But that's at the federal level. You're telling me that the regulations are a problem at the local level.
At all three levels, but the administration has done a terrific job of trying to make our lives easier at the federal level. We need to get the same kind of accessibility at the state level and at the local level, and then we can start building housing that Americans can afford.
Go ahead.
The people are still out there. The people, we're hearing from our builders that people are still coming through, but we're hearing that they're not making their decisions because they are having trouble understanding why it's so expensive to buy a house that 6 months ago, a year ago, was more reasonably priced.
Can you just give me an example, can you, of a regulation about climate change that forces the cost up? Just give me one example of this.
The cost of compliance with the Clean Water Act at the federal level. Just last week or the week before, they made some changes to the federal level, which would make it easier. But states on their own govern what is a navigable water. And in some states, a navigable water is runoff from a heavy rain or a vernal, a springtime pool. And when you have states protecting water that's not intended to be protected, you have builders that have to get special permits. They have to hire consultants. They often have to hire lawyers to come in just to get the ability to construct on the land.
I was affected by that clean water regulation, that suggestion. The president has rolled it back, I think. Either the Interior Department or the EPA, I'm not sure which one. The EPA rolled it back. But you're telling me that at the local level, they can still impose those restrictions.
Oh, yes.
For example, I got a stream running through my property in upstate New York. I was told that I would have to get permission from the local authorities to move a rock 20 feet either side of my stream. I'd have to lay down a plan, an environmental protection plan. How is it going to make sure that the water flow was not impeded? That's incredibly expensive and time-consuming.
Absolutely, and it adds to the cost of housing, which adds to an affordability crisis, which goes all the way down and increases homelessness. This is a failure on policymakers' parts at every level of government, Stuart.
Jerry Howard, you've exposed a very real problem. We appreciate that. Mr. Howard, thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed, yes.